Okay, let's go.
Gotta shoot, it's loading.
2,
Shoot.
1,
0.
right, Loba.
Blood and violence.
Blood and violence? Surprise Pikachu.
Oh, that's Revenant.
There's Revenant already, what? He's dead?
That could be one of the other ones. One of the simulacra
Oh, yeah.
ones.
Is it raining blood? What the heck? Oh no, that's sand.
It was just like dust.
Yeah, that's sand.
Whoa, wow.
Holy shit.
A huge bit missing. What are they replacing with?
Wow, that was a big change.
Oh, nice.
Wow, okay.
Bunkers.
They completely removed the half of the map.
Yes, you have done.
And maybe how I suspect, yeah, a big underground area.
New Hemlock skin?
Ooh, quest.
Quest, yes.
Oh, what?
What are quests? What
Oh,
are
This is
quests?
like a Warzone objective things.
Okay.
A PVE mode. There's
Oh,
PVE.
Oh, let's go.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
And Shadowfall.
Nice, nice.
Oh, what's this?
What's that?
Oh, okay. Now I see the ability. Yep, teleport. Oh,
Nimrod skin.
That Revenant skin.
That wing hammer.
King's
That's
Canyon is
some real nice.
completely reworked. What is that?
What the hell?
Ooh,
Like,
I
what's
can give
this?
up ultimate. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, it's sort of an area of effect thing.
Wait, there's a shadow? Oh no, that's Revenant.
This Revenant up.
She can throw it. She can throw it.
Oh, so she put it, okay, yeah. So she threw it and then she activated
Yeah.
it to travel when she wanted.
Finisher.
Yeah.
She can throw it.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
Okay, so all I got from that is that there's going to be a Santa Mirage and then a water park.
Yeah.
That were the most.
And a sexy ass wingman
Okay,
skin.
whoa, 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 whoa. It was so dense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much at once.
I'm confused. What's her ult? She just pulls out a pistol. That's all I see.
No.
No, the ultimate.
No, her ult
she
is the
put,
shot.
Staff on the ground.
Yeah, when
Like-
she puts the staff down, it sort of has an area of effectability, and I would suspect it displaying the loot around her and making it teleport to there, something like that.
I
No,
bet that.
you can actually see the
around.
range perfectly
Yeah.
while she's holding it
Yeah.
out before she
Yeah.
places
I
it
know.
down. You can
Looks
see
like-
it moves with her. You can see the entire range of it super perfectly.
It looks
and
very
again,
similar
it's
to the
huge.
range of Revenant's ult.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that it scans all the loot in the area and then you can look inside it and choose what you want. I am curious though if it's multiple items or if you can only take one item.
I think it's gonna be multiple.
I would suspect it sort of opens up an inventory system and then you're able to pick 3 or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think
Only
with her ultimate, you'll be able to steal like small things from players, like ammo or health packs or stuff?
I'm not sure you can steal from players at all. If you can, then from death boxes or from loot that's on the ground.
I wish like you can steal from death boxes. That will be so good at
Armor
scrims.
swapping and stuff, yeah.
Imagine scrims like you can loot the death boxes around.
That would be
With,
really useful.
With the gameplay and cinematic trailer, I think it's gonna go from weapon racks, anyways from the ground, and death boxes.
Yeah.
And maybe loot bins even.
Yeah, I sort of
It is
expect
interesting.
all loot that's in the map might be accessible via her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
player
interesting to me that they allow everyone on the team to access it. I didn't expect that
Yeah,
at all.
because
No.
I
they
mean,
all stand on it.
it goes in a line with
it's-
how
it's-
Revenant's ult works.
I do wonder what her passive ability is.
I think the question there is her passive a separate,
that?
distinct passive, or does it have to do with any of her other abilities?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
because all characters have 3 abilities, right? They have a passive sort
Yeah,
of
but
thing.
sort
they
of
have an active one,
compare
and then
like
an ult.
Crypto's passive is that his drone can wall hack enemies and mark them. So it has to do with his drone. Bangalore has a passive that has nothing to do with any of her abilities. She just runs faster when she gets
faster,
shot at.
PTSD.
So that's, I think, the main question. Is her passive a separate, unique ability, or does it have to do with any of her others.
Did you see how the bracelet like extend to a triangle? When she use it, it's like a triangle then.
You could already see
Yeah.
that in the reveal trailer. Like when you slowed that down, you could see like her bracelet expanding into this big teleporter thingy.
I have that.
God, I really, really hope that they have like what Titanfall 2 had, where if someone's on your teleporter and you teleport to it just instantly kills them and insta-gives them.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that would be great.
Oh wow.
We're just
Wait,
waiting until she
that's
is the
actually not
teleport
such
back.
a bad suggestion. That could mean
No,
you
it's
can
not.
use the teleporter as an area of effect denial tool. Like you throw it down and sort of people have to think, do I walk over this or do I
No,
take
you
the
know
risk
it'd be
of
better
being-
though if it were to kill the Loba, so you could just stand on everything. No, because that's how the Ronin's teleport works. If a Ronin teleports into a Titan,
that's
the
not
Ronin dies.
It's
So
cool.
that teleporter will be really fun to mess
But
around
What
with.
I
have, like,
find, what I
2
find,
seconds of
Uh,
delay.
what
She
I
has
find
2 seconds
really
of
interesting
delay.
is at 141, you can see she can throw her teleporter at walls, not only on flat floor.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
saw
think
that.
there's going to be a lot of glitches surrounding this because it's very hard to have teleporting things like this in such a large map and to foolproof everything.
Yeah, there will be some glitches, but I'm sure they have put their work into it to make it work in 99.
Yeah, they've
percent
been
of the
working
game.
on this
I
character like
think-
more than yeah.
Yeah, I'm just really interested because teleportation abilities always really open up the floor for just outplays.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
just being able to instantly be behind an enemy lines or instantly be just somewhere where, because like with Pathfinder, he can instantly do these things, but you hear him, you know exactly what he's doing.
It must be
I would
very
suspect it to be the same with Loba. There always has to be counterplay.
Well, of
with
course there'll be
things.
sound, but not as much sound as a grapple reeling in.
It's just
loud. I mean, it can be much
Involved
louder, just with the teleporting thing. Especially when she is actually teleporting, it probably goes like...
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
there's
like,
just
if
a
you
couple
want-
questions I have with it. Can you teleport while it's in the middle of the air?
I don't
And-
think so.
I think it's have to land on the ground.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But too, I do find it very, or I can't wait until the first day where people don't realize that there's an animation and you can't immediately pull out your gun. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
like 2
teleporting
seconds.
right in front of
2
you.
seconds
and-
animation, I believe, it's too long. I looked at it, it's around 2 seconds. It's not short.
I just
So
know
if you look at the picture, it's... Do you see this line? So if you
Yeah.
throw your bracelet at somewhere like you don't know where you're gonna throw it, but it will show you through the wall where you're gonna land.
yeah.
You can see it like from below.
That would also indicate that you don't need direct line of sight to the point where you're teleporting.
Yeah,
So you
it
can-
That
helps
would be
you.
really that would make it useless if
Yeah.
that's what you needed.
Yeah. I mean, we also saw it in the cinematic trailer how she threw it under there, so probably just don't need line of sight.
I believe it's just a cinematic. I don't think she can like throw it below the doors.
That probably not, but like they make it.
But
they
through
said
windows and things like that.
They
It's
said
Yeah.
not
like,
a good ability
how
either way.
the arc stars like work, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly how I
God,
think it
yeah.
is.
probably like the Darkstars, yeah.
Does
You
it like
stick an
bounce
arc
off
star to a
walls?
Loba.
If you throw it at wall and bounce off, does it?
That's a good question.
I would suspect it really be like arc stars. Like you throw it at a point and it deploys there and it's done for.
I hope it's like
Do you think it
bounce off
sticks
and you
to
make
walls
like
and stuff?
hard
You
replacement.
don't think it bounces off?
Just if it
I
bounces
would
off,
expect
hits
it
in the
to
face.
stick to walls. So you can technically teleport yourself on top of someone and then fall onto them.
Dude, we're gonna get on top of the big elephants now.
Yeah, you can
Just stick it to one of the big elephants and just...
And I
I
could
don't think like you can throw it that very far.
and I could easily see them using the same clipping or the same brushes they use for grappleable surfaces. Because if you
Imagine you can stick it to a person.
Oh, yes.
Imagine. And then you're able to Pathfinder grapples up
Yeah,
into the
that's
air
what
and
I'm thinking.
Oh,
Just
God,
stick it through
yeah.
Pathfinder
just
and
teleport while he's up in the
If
air.
she was a release legend, you probably could have sticked it to Gibby's shield.
Oh no.
Oh god, yeah.
Is it
Oh.
immediate like teleport or just?
It's an immediate teleport, but then you have like 2 seconds of like,
Yeah,
I can't
animation.
do anything.
Yes.
I hope like you can throw it and just wait till I want to go there.
Guys, I know I'm getting shot, but I really like this bracelet.
Teleport again, guys.
They
I would-
might lower the cooldown rate, but I have no idea.
How much
That's
do
another
you
thing to
think
think
the
about,
cooldown
cooldown.
will be?
I don't know.
Probably like
Well, I was
expect
talking
it to
about
be a bit
one and a
long.
half
I meant the
seconds,
animation
something like
speed.
I think the cooldown might be something like comparable to Pathfinder.
I think it's
Well,
going to be
around
compared
10
more to the
seconds.
Wraith.
Oh yeah, might be, yeah.
That
Again, I
cooldown,
think
and, that cooldown
teleportation
and how
abilities are
her
very strong.
timings work and things like that will pretty much determine if she's a push character or a very active character, or how slow you have to play her. I think that's
I
very
think that they're
determined
planning
by the
to more
timings and
make
things like
her
that.
something where you place it. You can't just continuously throw it. It's something where you have to place it down
Mhm.
in advance, or you use it to run away. I don't think it's something that you aggro with.
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
of that long animation time,
Yeah.
after you've teleported through, that's just
That's
literally
exactly
on
what I'm
roll.
thinking.
Yeah.
it's similar to Sombra.
I will like watch people.
Well, but no, Sombra you
on
can play
high
very,
build.
very actively with her
Okay,
teleporter.
okay, I don't
Especially
play
with
all
her
of them.
hack ability.
I mean, Loba doesn't have an hack ability.
Yeah,
Fancy
no, that would
Loba
be a
can turn
bit...
invisible.
That'd be a bit tough.
So imagine with me like you are on top of the build, okay? And you jump, throw it far away that it takes time to land on the ground, and you pull your gun out and you shoot somebody and then teleport to that place.
There will definitely be
You know, I think
plays
that
like
ult
that.
is not...
So-
I think her ult is going to be mostly useless after the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
The enemies can probably see the circle too when you put it down.
Does
Like that's
it?
just a complete, hey, here's exactly where I am.
I think it depends on the situation. There are very often plays and situations in competitive play and scrims where people run out of ammo.
Yeah.
And
It really
imagine
just depends
like-
on
like-
able to loot
like with, like,
boxes.
There's
Lifeline.
death boxes around, you can grab them through walls.
I
Yeah.
really
You
want to
swap
see
weapons or
like
something, you know.
I wanted to mention that in
You need to do an armor swap, and
Yeah.
you can't get around the wall.
that's true, like armor swaps, damn.
Or even
You
just
get
not getting
some
too
of-
close to care packages to get the weapons, right?
Oh, if it can access care
Ah.
packages, that would be incredible.
Mm.
Yep.
With the
I-
care
I-
package
I-
have to be open
finishing
or
a
not.
fight, like there's 2 teams or 3 teams and there's a lot of buddies, you don't know where they're at, and take a lot of time to loot them, just throw your ultimate and loot
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
This
the
will be
fact
fast.
it's probably going to be a inventory system where you have to stand mostly still.
That's where the
and-
rifle shot.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the
And-
death box thing, yeah.
On the
Yeah, I think
console,
that'll
you,
make
you
it
have to
not very
stand
good.
still, but on PC you can move.
Because
Just
obviously,
yoke
because with
stuff
death
from the vault.
boxes, it doesn't like tell everyone exactly where you are. But and with the lifeline crates, you can still run away from the lifeline crate. But with that, it's an immediate thing. It's like, this is exactly where I am.
Maybe we are all just completely wrong and it works completely different.
Or maybe
yeah,
that. Yeah, maybe we're
because
just
we have not like
buffoons.
tried it yet. Till
Actually,
tried
Dad,
it.
guys, my dad works for Respawn. I know exactly what's happening.
Actually, my dad,
Pastor was gonna be
My
like,
dad
she
is
could,
the
like,
president
select
of
the type
EA.
loot.
I like the idea of that her P2020 does like a ton of damage to just Revenant.
but a very important question is, if Revenant kills Loba, will there be a badge that will say triple kill?
The way I know Respawn, I expect them to sort of play around with that a bit.
Yeah, sure, they will. Yes.
I expect
Oh,
some
terrible.
interaction between Loba and Revenant to be in the game.
If you stop it around at perfectly 142, you can sort of see this area that she teleports into, and it says something on the
142?
wall, like terminal.
It says
yeah,
terminal. Yeah,
142.
terminal.
Wait,
You
that
can
thing also
see
has
it.
another, what do you call it? The
Alt
alt
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has another alt one.
Um,
Yeah, did you see her finisher?
oh yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
You should try more.
You should smile more. Wow.
Oh, that finisher's sick. It's not as violent, it's just very gentle and then get shot in the face.
Yeah.
Very good.
I have to say I'm still most excited about just playing Loba and playing around with her.
Yes. She
Jumping off
looks
things
really movable, yeah.
I do love how great Respawn is with mimicking how their players actually play the game. Just Wraith, or not Wraith, Loba and Pathfinder just completely abandoning the Wraith at the end. Like they're
Just
so
like in
good
real
at
life.
knowing exactly how their players work.
I really
Although
like the jumping
playing
off
with
and
different
teleporting yourself back up part because that's a Pathfinder maneuver I do constantly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just mention, at 22 seconds, you can see how there's a zipline going up to the balloon, like not straight up. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, the
Eternal
sideways balloon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Where's the
Oh.
It's
zipline?
hard
Yeah,
to
you can
tell.
access the same balloon from different
Oh.
sides.
Is it going to be swimming? Because it looks like you can get onto the skull and then
On
you
the
can
middle,
get
right?
around
It's deep
below.
water. I don't think it's deep water.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it wouldn't be deep water.
No, no.
You're able to see
Yeah.
the ground under it at some...
I'm excited to explore whatever tunnels are underground. So
Yeah.
it seems that it did, whatever that thing was, did
yeah.
give Gibraltar
Oh,
an
the
ultimate.
sideways balloon. One thing I'm just taking a screenshot now is that immediate ult charger thing that gives
Yeah.
I saw that.
124.
that there, yeah. Like there's like a little panel underneath, and I'm sure if you press like E or something on it, like the train, then it
Yo,
immediately gives you your
Yeah, I
ult.
was wondering what that was.
I think you will have to stand there for like 5 seconds or
Wait,
something.
Yeah, most likely.
But the
Who is
immediate
that?
ult
What's
charge
that?
could very well be. It very much
Yeah,
looks
it
like
looks like... Yeah, like one... Like, it shows first that he has no ult, but then it
Yeah.
shows that he got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 110, you can see that the both Leviathans are outside the map again, so Repulsor's up, I think, again.
Mm.
Yeah, because both the
I mean,
Leviathans are
if
fighting.
they put that much work into rebuilding King's Canyon after the Leviathans came into it, they probably rebuilt.
A Skull Town has fallen into the river in King's Canyon.
Oh, I just
Would
went
it
on
be
the
able to carry-
website and compared the Season 4 list of new things to the Season 5, and it literally has an entire tab for the Sentinel. There's nothing like that for this season, so I kind of think they're not adding any new weapon, which is very disappointing. I was really hoping for like a Volt, though. Something from Titanfall.
Yeah, I guess
Volt
they
is a
add
nightmare.
two
That's what-
next time.
I was looking for the car, but...
And I wouldn't expect them to introduce a new weapon and then don't show it off very prominently in this trailer.
Yeah, then it's probably not a new weapon.
Yeah, I'm posting a photo out
Mirage?
now.
The wingman
Sorry,
skin?
it's-
Ooh,
I could imagine
Oh,
that
yeah.
being the level
Oh,
100 Battle Pass skin
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
at
Look at the
117.
little wheels in front of it.
Yeah.
Just
But
so beautiful.
I believe it's still the... Well, look at the wingman skin, like, I wish there's nothing on the sides, like the legendary ones.
Yes.
Yes,
no,
me,
not at
me
all.
neither, me neither.
I mean,
Visual clutter in a nutshell, right there.
if it's not...
Wait, so I think you can use legendary guns in the PvE event. If you look
bear
at
in
it,
mind how
Yeah,
much the
there was
Sentinel
the
was just,
devotion.
like, flashed
yeah, there's a
around.
devotion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Loba was using that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this PvE mode, we can see there's a timer and there's multiple objectives, and once you complete one, you move on to the next one, and then there's like a drop ship that comes in to take you out.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
find
posting a
the
photo of that in
type
the channel.
restriction
There,
if-
that.
open at 1 minute exactly. There's a device on the ground. What is that?
I
It
would,
looks like a mini harvester.
and I would expect,
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
that
yeah.
either being a
Yeah,
mini harvester
like-
or additional things you can buy for the PvE mode, like in Frontier Defense and Titanfall.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There were
right.
other things
Oh,
that
yeah.
were
Shop
not
as
in the
well.
multiplayer.
Although,
Yeah,
isn't that
like the nuke radio.
Yeah, and traps and things like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
what do you mean like
Yeah.
by the contracts, like...
Wait, they had a turret! Hold up, wait. Do you see the turret?
What time
Sure,
code?
if it's a turret.
What
No,
turret?
wait, I think what
At like
happened-
1 minute.
No,
At 1 minute.
It's a harvester.
No, what?
Yeah, it very much looks like a
Oh, is that the bank they're buying from?
No, that's not a turret.
That's not a turret. What I think it is.
Where is this place located? Is it at Cage? Or is it right next to Cage?
Yeah.
Because you can see the portal in the background.
Well, do you guys see that golden prowler at 1 minute?
What? 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yellow dog, I put that.
Yeah,
Hang on,
there are
let me-
different brawlers.
Guys, look at 1 minute and 5
Right?
seconds. What is this?
At what?
1 minute and 5 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I wanted to ask that as well. Like, what are those things? Those things that
That's
you
that's the third thing I sort of wanted to mention. Like, I'm not sure that quests and PVE are the same thing. And then what is the uncover the mystery thing? Like, I think discover the clues, survive the hunts, and uncover the mystery might be 3 different things, or they all sort of might be linked.
to be honest, they sound like quest names. Those all
What if
sound
you
like-
more you do missions, more you get this stuff, and you collect them and make a different thing. Like you keep collecting of this stuff, and at the end you get a thing. You know.
I wonder what you get. Like, it has to be like lore related, but is it like a special cinematic? Is it like new backgrounds, like loading screens, or what could it be?
Animated
Yeah,
loading
107,
screens. Oh boy.
You see all those pieces. There's a piece on like on the right, like top right corner. It's not like really far in the corner, but it kind of looks like jump jets.
Oh yeah.
What time
wow,
code?
Yeah.
What do we think are going to
107.
be in the treasure
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
The
jump-
wingman, the wingmans can be evolving. Maybe like.
I think the
Is
wingman
this,
is.
like, is this like a pilot suit? Like what?
I think those are jump jets. I think we can actually customize how your
Hang
jump
on,
jet.
look in the chat. Like that. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that could be
They
something.
do kind of look like jump jets,
I'm not sure about that.
but... No.
mean,
I think it's a jumpsuit. Like at the first seconds, it's like pretty thick and beautiful jumpsuit.
What do
Well,
we
we
think
found,
are going
find
to
out.
Maybe it's just like a cool legendary outfit that you have to collect by pieces. I don't know.
That could
That's
also
cool.
very well be.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. If
So-
you look how it's put together, it almost looks like it's becoming... hang
One
on,
thing.
One
yeah, I'm
thing.
pretty sure it
I'm
becomes one
guessing you
thing,
get
yeah.
them from the crates.
Hang on.
that
You
find
can
when doing
barely see it over the top of Loba here, but in that screeny that I just smacked in there, it almost looks like some sort of robot. Hang on, where's my screen?
Oh hey, we get
editing?
BT1 or BT.
I'm
Oh,
going to
hey.
be the best artist that's ever been born right now. So let's do one of that. Let's do
If we can probably get like the models, you can probably take them out and then put them together, right, in Blender or something.
Guys, treasure packs are found in-game, but they're like Apex packs.
Yeah, I think you
So that'll be weird.
unlock them out in the lobby and not in game.
Okay, so I'm just a genius here, right? So the
Sure,
red
sure.
looks like a head, right? Hear me out. The red looks like a head, and the blue looks like a shoulder, and the blue looks like an arm, right? Can you kind of see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Not very
Let's see,
much.
I think it might just become like another bigger treasure box or something, like a vault.
That's possible.
Maybe you have to collect pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, but my idea's cooler because I came up with it.
Of course it is.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Also, when you see like you got the treasure pack thing, I think that in the background is actually gonna be the lobby screen, which is pretty cool.
At what time code?
Yeah.
It's 56.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
That could very well be the lobby screen. How 3D models work and yeah.
Groin flaps better make it into the video.
Groin. Let me mark it here. I will end the video on groin flap.
Thank you.
Thank you.